Hi, madam. This way. Yep. A very important individual from Harper Adams said, I needed to speak to you.
Yes.
And I said, I love speaking to people from Harper Adams because I'm obviously biased because I'm from Harper Adams. I said, what am I going to speak to this amazing individual about? And he said, ask her.
Ask me.
So, the floor is yours, madam. Let's start off. What did you think to those 3 eclectic speeches? We had an American, a mad Australian, and lovely Emma from Bearshaw. What did you think to those 3?
I thought it was a very diverse set of speeches, covering lots of topics, lots of challenges as well. I particularly liked the last speech about surplus and getting out into the field and actually using it. So that was really interesting and something that I'd not considered before as part of the food system.
So why are you here today?
So I'm a postdoc at Harper Adams University. I work with Jim Monahan at Harper. I also work with Rob at Cheese Fresh and 3 breeders as well who are here today. So Teresa, NC and Bassett Adams. And we are looking at optimising lighting systems at G's, and the breeders come into it because they're supplying the seed, and we're kind of selecting, so it's a bit of pre-breeding basically, so we're selecting lines that are most light responsive. So the problem is, in the UK, leafy salad starts being produced in the winter time, so when light is possible. However, LEDs or light emitting diodes offer an opportunity to shorten those growing times and accelerate production in the winter. So that's where I come in. So I'm collaborating with these 4 great companies to accelerate the propagation period and also to find genetic traits that the breeders can then use to improve crops in the system.
So hold my hand on this one because you're far more intelligent than me. This is above my pay grade, but it's always been a problem with the likes of strawberries on a vertical farming basis. That strawberries have traditionally only been bred for a certain light level, and then they get LED thrown at them, and then they all get a bit confused. Like I'm getting a bit confused. So with yourself, so this is what you're trying to do, is trying to find varieties that are robust enough or got that flexibility
so they're basically the most light responsive lines. So we have the certain traits that I'm looking at. So for in the transplant system like G's use, we want a compact shoot and a robust root system. So my research mainly looks at the shoot. So we're looking at making the shoot more upright, more compact, so it can go through the plant and not get damaged. You also don't want it too big because it can expose it from transplant shock. So we don't want that either. So it's finding a happy medium between squeezing that production time so they're in the glass house for longer, meaning that they can get more plants out, but also improving the quality of the plant as well. So,
Mr. or Miss or Mrs. Farmer says this is great. What percentage uplift am I going to see? Because that's what they're going to ask, that direct question. So what's your thought?
Very good question. So we found that with the lighting recipe that we are currently using in the trials, we can save a fifth of their time. So during the winter, that means they can get at least 2 or 3 more production cycles during that time period. So many and small plants can get out into the field.
Okay.
So there's a real tangible benefit to it, which is absolutely fantastic and really exciting.
Okay, so we need to congratulate you. I know it's not a done deal, but we need to congratulate you. But it's been our word of the day and for the year. This collaboration that you've got with Harper, the seed breeders, and with G's. If you didn't have that mercurial mix, you wouldn't be creating the success.
I wouldn't be here. That's the thing. So coming from very much mainstream academia, I'd say, this job has given me a brilliant opportunity to actually see the industrial side and to work and to collaborate with stakeholders and make a real world difference, which is really exciting.
When you say real world difference, we're not just talking parochially around G's. We're talking UK, Spain. America. So in terms of my research is mainly based in the UK, but what we're seeing can be applied to multiple industries, multiple stakeholders. And I've said it so many times today, and it is meant to be a very genuine comment. It's great you've got Harper, the seed houses and G's, but what about everyone dialed in? What can they do to help to collaborate? If they came to you and said, could we do this or do that? Are you open to that collaboration?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So it's something that particularly Harper prides themselves in doing. We really like collaborating with stakeholders, particularly if they come to us with a problem. Say it's in their production period, it's the way the crop grows, it's pre-breeding of a certain issue in that way. I think if I'd say just approach somebody.
So they should be curious.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got a niggling problem. I wonder if and then make contact with you.
Oh yeah, that's very true. So particularly with me. Just me particularly. Good question. So generally, I'd say there are people out there. I'd say academia sometimes is a challenge finding people in academia, and it's also a challenge for academics to find people in industry. There are people that have the skill set that industry want and needs, and vice versa as well. So industry have the skill set that academia also want and need to. I'd say at places like this, it's absolutely fundamental for the future of the industry to collaborate with researchers and to communicate. So today, we've been we talked to people that I would have never crossed paths with. So it's been really vital. So I'd say more of this would really help us.
More of this. Okay, to wrap up, 2 questions. Which is your favourite university?
Harper Adams.
And what's your favourite fresh produce?
Right, I work with iceberg, little gem and celery, so I can't choose between them, to be honest, but I have a special place in my heart for wild rocket. So my previous postdoc at a different university was on wild rocket, and they have a really strange form of photosynthesis, which means they're really efficient and really temperature light tolerant. So they're more efficient than the normal salad crop, but they're just less efficient than things like maize and sugarcane. So they're kind of between the two. They're right in the middle in terms of photosynthesis.
Well done. So Harper Adams and Wild Rocket.
Wild Rocket.